Hi guys, Di here from the Messy Palette. I'm not usually on this side of the camera, but I thought I'd say hi. I'm going to give you a tour of my craft room now that I've done the big cull, and I've gone from 2 rooms into 1 room, so yay me. So this is enough of my face. Let's turn around and have a look before I get started on my next journal and make a big mess. Okay, so this is the doorway walking in. So I have my work desk on the left here, and I have, this is my sewing desk, and I have my Gemini and folders, all my die cutting stuff there. On the back wall, we'll go backwards here. On the back wall I have all my paints and some papers, Christmas stuff up the top there out of the way. Pearl trim, leather, yeah, paints and more paints. In this one here I have all my A4 papers, which like tissue paper, craft cardstock, jack paper, which is double-sided tape, metallic card. All of the A4 stuff is in there. Down the bottom is that's A4 printer paper. Down the bottom is the 6x6 pads and tarot cards and large playing cards and all that sort of stuff down there. Oh look, an empty cubby hole, must fill that. Empty space, must fill that. I've still got fabric in another room which I'm sorting through and cutting down. Let's just get in here for a sec. This is what are they? Oh, stickers, string lights, the mini ones, punched card. Oh, that's my calligraphy pen stuff. This is jewellery that I've made, resins, all that sort of stuff. This is all my scrappy bits of lace, scrappy bits of paper, odd beads, all the stuff when I pull jewellery apart, that sort of thing. Look, an empty jar. These are all the books that I use for book page, that sort of stuff. Down the bottom shelf is art paper, watercolour paper, canvas, all that sort of stuff. On this bookshelf, I've got all my washi tapes here, more books. These are all my stamp sets. More books, reference books, books that I've got to pull apart, like, you know, fairy tales and fairies and flowers and that sort of thing, and more canvas books and art books, that sort of thing. Oh, up the top here I've got feathers and textured paper, all the different sorts of paper, chipboard, envelopes, string, book pages that I've already pulled out of books, tassels and pom-poms, all burlap stuff there, black lace. And this sort of shelf, so I'm in the middle, I am changing all of these tub type containers over to drawers, so then I don't have to pull things out and off and down, and so that's what I'm spending my money on this year, not buying any more stuff, because it's just a waste. I have beaten myself up over the amount of stuff that I have, too much, and it's time to move on. So this is my no spend 24. You might see that hashtag on some of my videos. So in these little drawers I've got coffee straws. So with these little coffee straws, they're really hard. They make really good centers for your fabric beads and your paper beads, and that's because your wire fits straight through there. You don't have to worry about setting them on skewers first, and you just snip it off to the length you want. That's all my glue sticks in there, and this is my needles and pins and staples. Look, 2 empty drawers. I haven't put stuff in yet. This has got all large metal stuff like spoons and tags and tabs and, yeah, all sorts of things in there. This is like what I call ready ephemera, which is policy envelopes and stickers and stuff. There's a mermaid that I'm in the middle of making. This is all just bulldog clips in here. See, have too much. This is all jewellery wire and just coloured wire that I use in some of my covers and bead dangles and things. Blank tags, more dies there. That's just random crap. These are dies. This is all thrifted, broken jewellery. Bits that I've off clothing and shoes and bags that people give me, and some that I thrifted myself, so that's all in there. I'll just give you an overall of what that cupboard looks like. This is a 3-door sliding door wardrobe, which I've taken the doors off, so easy access, door doesn't get in the way. This has just got tulle, all different colours, tulle and styles. This is all fibre, like scary mesh and dyed cheesecloth and all that sort of thing in there. This is all leaves and stamen and all that sort of stuff. This is embroidered ribbon. That's all embroidered ribbon in there. And this is all just ribbon. Whatever's in there. This is all flowers. That's still got to be gone through. This is all wooden stuff, so wooden embellishments, numbers. Oh, too much stuff in there. You know, circles and hearts and buttons and all that sort of wooden stuff. And down the bottom is all chipboard. So it's all printed chipboard, normal chipboard, blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. This is all resins that I've cast in silicone and paper and clay and all that sort of stuff, so I've already got those ready to go. That's all stickers, paper doilies. This is glue sticks, glue runners, blah blah blah. This is all still adding to it, so it's Chinese silk and stuff in there. It's just random stuff. This is all moss and lichen and branches and things. Self-explanatory. Leather thong, leather offcuts. This is fibre and roving for felting. These are just small ones. I have 2 more excuse me, big bins full of it in another room that I'm still going through. Eyelash trim and different stringy strings and fibre. This is this is random large resins and butterflies and all that sort of stuff, and that's all just fibres. Glitter. This is all lace, coloured lace, white lace, beige lace, appliques. This is batik fabric. This is large pieces of doily and tablecloth and embroidered stuff in there. And down the bottom is just large fabric pieces and denim pockets and things. That's all papers. This has all still got to be gone through this side of it. This is all my jewellery stuff, beads, findings, blah blah blah. This is all large rolls of paper, felt, glitter stuff, cardboard, papyrus, rice paper, rolls of leather. All the big rolls of stuff is in there. Okay, so turning back around, this is my center workspace, and on the end is a bookshelf that's got all the little bits and pieces like stick-on bling and sequins and buttons and metal flares, magnets, jump rings, all that sort of stuff is in there. This is my trolley that I have all of my paintbrushes and blah blah blah. And then on the second is all the A5 printed stuff. Down the bottom is some tools on there. Over this side, no, let's do that last. So this is my center workspace, which has my paper sewing machine and my fabric sewing machine. My Gemini. I also have a hand, like a Sizzix, that fits all these ones in because they don't go through the Gemini. But that's an electric cutter which saves my hands. These are just little A5 cardstock embossing folders and more die cuts and plates and things there. This is coffee dyed paper, block stamps and rubber stamps in there. It's just journals that I've just finished up there, and a few cards and stuff. Haven't got anything in that one yet. Underneath that is all my 12 by 12 papers, paper packs, paper pads, cardstock, chipboard, and then the like novelty papers, fibre paper, flock paper, all that sort of stuff. And these drawers have got tea-dyed envelopes, my We Are Memory Keepers press there. This is all bling. Stick on bling, die cuts, and mini pads down there. Oh, got hot now. Must sit down. Up the top of this little set of shelves, I've got stickles and some sprays and inks and stuff in there. That's all micro beads, pebbles, and all that sort of stuff in there. Oh, let's move that. That's what I'm working on at the moment. So in this drawer, I've got large stencils, embossing powders, and then the next three drawers are all punches, all different sorts of punches, which still have to be gone through. That's a box of lace that goes with the journal I'm working on at the moment. So this big shelving unit here has some texture paste and sprays and texture paints, all my mediums down the bottom, gesso, retarder, gel mediums, texture paste, all that sort of stuff. And in these ones I've got more stamps. I have so many stamps. These are all rubber stamps up the top here. And then these sections here are all got die cuts in them, which I'm going to thin out because I just don't use them. Die cuts, words, numbers, labels, all that sort of stuff. I've got another book full of labels. It all needs to be thinned out as well. This set of shelves is all the glues, because you just need every glue that ever comes out till you find the one that you use all the time, which is Art Glitter and Aileen's Tacky. That's about it. That's about all I use, but I'm determined to use it all because they've all been opened and I will use them all in some way or another. This glass and sand and stuff down the bottom, and resin kits. Okay, Let's turn a light on here. Ooh. Alrighty, so this is my small trimmer, my small scoreboard, brayers, envelope punch board, small guillotine, some punches that I use all the time are in that one. And in this one's all my glues, not glues I suppose, not glues, tapes, all my double-sided tape and sticky tape, fabric tape, all that sort of stuff. All the tapes are in there. And then I have all of this is full, it's so heavy. These are all digital kits that I have done design team projects or just bought because they're pretty to make stuff with and never use it all, so it's all getting used this year. This side has got staples and scissors and sugar-free chocolate because, you know, got to have the sugar-free chocolate in there. Spare blending tools, the scrubby, if you ever get a scrubby, they're worth every penny to get ink off your hands. Yep, staples and blah blah blah. And that one. This one's got my felting pads, my old phone, magnets, all my spare cutting blades and stuff are in there for my things, spare pads for my blending tools, rubber gloves, and in here is more digital kits and papers and images that I've cut out of books are in that one. Okay, up the top we've got all my pens and markers and pencils, alcohol markers, distress markers, felt pens, charcoal pencils, gel pens, all that sort of stuff in there. And across there and over there is all my stamp pads, so distress oxides, distress just distress pads, mementos, archival, and what are these ones? These are stays on, and then just some odd sods. Large ink pads are up there, my large black and my embossing pad sit up there. This is full of butterflies. This is all beachy stuff because I make a lot of beachy albums and cards and stuff, so they're all embellishments for that. Magnets, rusty bits, random beads. These are cut aparts and that from different things. Ribbon ends, my stickles. So yeah, I've got 4 of these drawer things on the back of my desk. They've got chain, all different sorts of chain, charms, loads of different charms, cabs, glass printed leaves. So yeah, all those are charms, and more charms here, more chain, whale tails. Yep, so all charms in those. So they're basically charms and chain in those. I do make a lot of jewellery, and I'm starting to make more journal dangles and stuff. So these 2 are my main working ones that I use all the time. So we've got bead covers and crimps and closures and bulb pins, safety pins. Just move these out of the way. So these have got all the what do you call those? Paper clips. Paper clips, book plates, phone dangles, big crosses, pins all in there. This is stuff that I'm working on with at the moment. They're washi tapes that I'm working with at the moment. Over here in these ones, let's just move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so this is my little tray that I have my most used coloured blending tools on, and my bone folder. This is to tear off washi tape and press down stuff on fabric, and this is my jump ring opener, and it's just, yep. This is the tools that I use most of the time. So there's spatulas and tear rulers and cutters and the three beading, put the thing up, the three beading tools that I use all the time, my stapler and my pokey tool, and of course my crocodile, and there is some erasers, pins, clips, distress tool, tape measure. Is this not the cutest tape measure you have ever seen? Look at this. Look at this. It's just so cute. Spreaders. This is for sweeping off glitter and embossing powder. Distress tool, scrapers, all that fun stuff. Okay, this is the one. This has got book corners, hinges and locks, ribbon ends, ready-made element switches, stuff that I've already made that you can just pull out and stick straight on a journal. So there's lots of those things in there. Ooh. Latches, boho beads, which are already made stuff again. Barrel beads, earrings, filigrees, self-explanatory. These are all large jump rings and D-rings that I use for belts and buckles and all that sort of stuff. Bronze, cogs, silver spacers and connectors. So that is all the stuff that I use all the time. Alrighty, so this is my workspace, and this is my filming setup here. So I have, this is my work light. This goes off when I'm filming because it's too bright, and I have two small ring lights and a large ring light, which means I don't get a lot of shadows down here, which is very, very handy. And of course this is where my phone sits, but at the moment sitting a bit low, so I need to lift that up a bit because I don't get enough space out here. That's it. I've got cutting, my large scoreboard and my large cutting mat and a box of journal cards under there. That's it. This is tags that I'm working on. I think that's it. Showed you just about everything. My wall of thrifted jewellery, that hasn't changed. Out here in the hallway I do have another bookcase with all my how-tos and just reference books basically. That's all, how to make jewellery, how to do mix paints, how to blah blah blah. That's all there. So that all in here. Sorry, last one. The last one. This is all H2O watercolours pots. They're hard watercolours. Empty. This was full before. This is all Perfect Pearls and alcohol inks, the Pinata alcohol inks. And this one has got all the re-inkers, and a few other range alcohol inks are in there as well, but mostly re-inkers. This used to be full of jewellery and stuff, but I've got it all hanging on the wall now. Down in these drawers is my jewellery tools, mixing cups, spatulas and spoons, and this is all blending tools. And down there is my glass mat, just a food one from the cheap shop. Some piano rolls which I need to get rid of because I don't use them all, and that's just got paint brushes in it that I don't use a lot of the time but I still use. And around the corner there is some rolls of string and stuff. That's about it. That's my room. That's where I work. This is it tidy. By this afternoon, when I start making this jewellery, there'll be crap all over the floor, but that's how I work. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting. See you on the tube.